Hello guys, thank you so much for coming back to my YouTube channel Easy Bakes with Leah Mwai. And in case you're new here, make sure that you hit the subscribe button to be notified of videos when I upload them. Today I'm going to learn, not to teach you, I'm going to learn how to make an upside pineapple cake. I found this cake online and I got interested and I wanted to try it out, so I'm going to try it out on behalf of you. First of all, I'm going to show you the before of how it's supposed to be and what I'll achieve, then we can compare. It's a learning process, so don't think I have it all together. I'm going to use an online recipe and hopefully things will turn out well. Also, thank you so much for those who have watched the previous video and tried out the recipe at home, and for those who have shared their photos of how the outcome. So I'm excited about this pineapple upside down cake. It's interesting. I'll show you the before and hopefully I'm going to nail it. So stay tuned guys, and also learn a few things. You can also try it at home. Thank you. So let's roll to the video. This is how a pineapple upside down cake looks like. The following is a photo of the ingredients that I used in this recipe. The first step was to prepare the base, and in doing this, I had about 4 tablespoons of melted margarine. I then added 3/4 cup of sugar and whisked them until they were completely combined. Once the base mix is over, I'm going to take my dusted baking tin and I'm going to spread it across to ensure that the whole of the base is covered. This might be hectic because the mix is not in liquid form, but you have to soldier on. Next, I'm going to take my sliced pineapples and I'm going to arrange them on my baking tin. If they don't fit, you can still cut them in any shape and place them as you wish. And now the base of the cake is ready. The next step will be to prepare the pineapple juice. So I'm going to blend the leftover slices of pineapples, and I also added some water to make sure that I have enough juice. Afterwards, I sieved to ensure that I separate the juice from the pineapple pulp. In case you're using canned pineapples, you can also use the juice from the can, so you don't have to go through this whole process. And now our pineapple juice is ready. Now we're going to prepare the cake mix. For the cake, I'm going to start with melted margarine, and then I'm going to add half a cup of sugar and whisk the two until they're completely combined. In case you have a sweet tooth, I bet this recipe is just perfect for you. Afterwards, I'm going to add 2 eggs and whisk them until I get a thick paste. I'm then going to add my vanilla essence to add flavor to the cake, but this is not necessary. In case you don't have vanilla, you can just leave it out. Then I'm going to take my pineapple juice and I'm going to add about 4 tablespoons. And guys, this is when everything started to break down. And for a moment there I was like, I'm doomed. So let's wait and see if this cake is going to be perfect. As you can see, it's like the butter has started to clump into separate, I don't even know the word, but we just have to soldier on. So I'm going to sift my 1.5 cup of flour and also my baking powder. And then go ahead and mix the ingredients together. And when you're baking or when you're preparing your mix, always trust the process, because at first it looks like you need more liquids, but once you continue whisking, you're going to achieve such a mix as long as you're sticking to the recipe. And now that my mix is ready, I'm going to take my tin and I'm going to spread the mix on top of the pineapples. Because our mix is very thick, I'm going to use a spoon to spread everything out. I think at this point I realized that my mix was too much for the tin, and so I was trying to spread everything out as if that would help in any way. The last step should always be to tap to ensure that you remove air bubbles, but I still don't believe in this cake. And now for the baking, I'm going to put my tin in the oven. And then left the cake to bake for 40 minutes at 180 degrees. And this, guys, was the result. As you can tell, the cake looks crunchy from the top, but it was dry as I inserted the toothpick and it came out dry. so terrible, but let's wait and see. I had to let it cool for a few minutes, and now this is me, ready for the results. And here we go for the reveal. So terrible. But we just take that L and we move on. We'll cry, but we'll have to move on. Yes guys, it was that bad. Anyway, that was my outcome, and I'm hoping to try this again. Also, let me know of any big fails that you've ever experienced, and make sure that you subscribe. I also went online, and this was the most high chance of the cake being wet, so maybe you can learn a thing or two. Yes, you're going to try this another day, and in the meantime, make sure you subscribe, share with your friends, and you've been with me, Leah Mwai.